What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Option Select Podcast, episode 253. Man, I got some unfortunate news for you today, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Due to my sales projections, the ad revenue coming in for the podcast, going to have to let you go. So today's going to be your last.
All right. I'll start my new one. I have my own podcast.
What's it going to be called?
I'm going to need to borrow all this equipment.
I'm going to come over every week to still do it.
I just kick you out like you can leave now. I got to do my podcast.
I want a game.
The podcast is just you playing games and just commentating.
Twitch.
Like, this guy sucks.
Fucking it up. No, guys, this is a podcast where we talk about entertainment and video game news and everything in between that's happening in our lives. As always, I'm joined by my right-hand man, OS_ Chameleon with
Hello.
a K, a.k.a. Steven.
What
He's
up?
my boy, my right-hand man.
Yo.
So we start off every podcast with how our weeks were. So, man, tell me how was your week? What'd you game on? What'd you watch? What'd you play? Dígame.
Pretty average week, I would say.
Average,
bro.
Average.
Like a pretty average week. I didn't really do anything outside of my normal rotation of games. A little bit of Apex Legends. Playing nothing but solo mode, though. I realized quickly that when I'm in a 1v1 situation to win the game, boy, do I falter a lot. Like,
so you always blaming it on other people?
I can't, dude. That's why I like playing group games. I can just blame them. Like, oh, these guys suck. That's why we lost. No. In solo mode, it's just me.
Yeah.
But the amount of games is where it's just two people left. It's just me and one other dude is like a lot, man. It's like, fuck.
That's hilarious.
But the solo mode is fun. It's definitely fun. It's different. Whenever you die, you get a free respawn in. And of course, whenever you respawn in, you keep everything you had on you. So there's no need to go back and loot your shit. And everybody gets one respawn until like the last 5. Even if you didn't use your respawn token, then you're fucked. You know, it gets disabled. But it's pretty good, man. It's pretty fun. It's a fun little game mode. The new character, Alter. Fuck, dude, that she's a fucking problem, dude. That chick is a problem. She messes with so many rotations. She can create new rotations. There's a thing they call kidnapping.
Okay.
So they have buildings, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's different floors. So if somebody's above you, you know, more often than not, they have the high ground and they're going to get the drop on you.
Yeah.
But if you have her, she can literally put her little portal underneath them and it literally sucks somebody down. So
Just
they call
one
it
person or all of them?
just one.
Okay.
So they call it kidnapping. So they'll literally just throw it to where they think somebody's at, and it will rip them down. And you just kidnap and just shoot the shit out of them. So now it's a 3v2. So you just up your chances of winning, you know. But it's funny, man. Like they call it kidnapping. I thought it was the most hilarious thing. But
what's up, Travis?
she could do so much. It's insane. Fun character. She's not broken, I would say. But a ton of fun. Like she has her uses compared to like I feel like the last 2 champions that have come out haven't really been. Oh my god, we have to have this person on the team. Like she's meta pick or anything like that. Like now this chick is definitely in the meta right now as we speak.
Oh dang.
It's just she's really good, and people still figure out shit they could do with her. And coming up with craziness. But overall, fun game. Still enjoy the shit out of it. Yeah, just the solo mode. I wish it would stay around, but it's a limited time. But it is what it is. Other than that, I did start playing a little more Helldivers 2.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back. Talking all that shit last week, huh?
Yeah, I'm
talking a lot of shit.
I played it for like 3 days, and I was like, I'm over it.
Talking a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah, no, man, I'm over it.
I'm
banning that game again now.
You're banning it?
Yeah.
You're going to review bomb it again?
I'm going to review bomb it.
All right.
Because they lied to us.
All right.
They fucking lied to us, but we'll get into that later. Other than that, I started playing Diablo 4. Getting
ready for the patch.
Season 4 comes out, this Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
So I have no reason to be playing it right now because all my gear is going to be obsolete.
Yeah,
but
I mean, just to get back in the rotation, I've got it downloaded. I got to make sure it's updated.
Yeah, I was doing world bosses and just doing quests, still leveling on my barbarian, but just That's the game I've been playing when I don't want to be like competitive in anything. I just want to chill and like I'm watching a TV show or a video.
Yeah.
I'll be playing that and having that on because it's not really that intense and focused or whatever. But I'm actually excited for the next season just for the changes, all the changes. So
yeah, it's not really like a season. It's just like they're doing the major update, and then that's what's...
Yeah. I mean, they have a season coming with it, but Season of Construct, I think is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think the only character I don't have is a druid. So I'm probably just going to play as a druid and level up in the Season of Construct. But yeah, it's mainly just been those 3 games is what I've played. Past few days, it's been all Diablo 4. Like I said, I played like 3 days of the Helldivers 2, and I just, I don't know. It's like, it's fun, but at the same time, it's only fun when you're playing with people like you know. Like, I'll be in there with like random dudes, but man, the shit people do like randomly is like doesn't make any sense. Like, man, you guys suck at this game. Like, holy shit, you guys suck at this game.
Yeah,
So they give you plenty of time to clear out all the objectives. And these dudes just steadily dying on just random shit. Like, whatever, man.
So, I haven't played Diablo 4 in a while. Is matchmaking a thing for dungeons yet, or no?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Like, you can't just hop into somebody's game like you used to be able to in like Diablo 3. Like, if you just wanted to do Greater Rifts, you could just hit, I want to do a Greater Rift, and it would like find a game, and you would just go do Greater Rifts.
No, but that might be a thing in this one. They have Greater Rifts coming back, but they're called the Pit. Basically the same shit. But I don't know if there's matchmaking like that. I know you can group up in parties because I've done it with, Victor and Morris before.
Well, luckily the patch notes are already a thing, so
yeah. Well, they had to PTR everything now, so that's good, I guess. But it's been fun so far, and they're adding in new uniques and whatnot.
No matchmaking.
No matchmaking. Okay. So you just gotta play with your friends, buddy.
Not even. I'm searching in the entire patch notes for the word multiplayer. No,
it's not a multiplayer game.
It's okay.
It's an action role-playing game.
Sure. What else did you do this week?
Role play with some action, son.
What else did you do this week, Big
Daddy? No, that's all I gamed on this week. As for what I watched, still watching Blacklist. I got like a season and a half left. But they're hour-long episodes, so it's going to take me a while to get through it.
Good Lord.
I mean, it's a normal TV show, dude. Like, some hour-long episodes.
Sure.
I mean, they're like 40-something minutes, whatever, right? I did watch the UFC last night. The main event was Derek Lewis.
Oh, God. I heard about that.
He won.
Obviously.
He said in like an interview, he goes, just for you guys, I'm going to go for a takedown. And sure enough, dude, like he started the fight. He threw a high kick, and he blocked it, and then he shoots in and grapples a dude, and then you see he tries to do like an outside leg trip, but he doesn't get it, and all the commentators are like, "Oh shit, he's trying it!" Like it was comical, but then like maybe a minute and a half later, first round, he gets the guy, and he just fucking like judo flips him, boop, onto the ground, and then they just started fighting, whatever. I think it goes into like the third round.
Yeah.
Before he gets the TKO. But at one point, fucking Derek Lewis is like on bottom, and the guy's like full mount, and they make the joke how Derek Lewis, like if you ask Derek Lewis, like how do you get out wrestled and out grappled? He goes, just stand up. Just how can they hold you on the ground? Just stand up. Jiu-jitsu's not real. And he says that. That's what he says.
Yeah. Okay.
And so they make that comment. And they're like, this is, Derek Lewis saying this. But he's like, jiu-jitsu's not real. He goes, they're grappling you on the ground. Just stand up. Sure enough, he just
stands up.
He just rolls that dude over and then gets up. I started laughing, bro. I was like, this is fucking pure comedy, dude. And then he ends up fucking wrecking old boy. He ends up winning. As soon as he wins, he fucking takes off his shorts. Fucking
he pulled out his cup and then
he pulls out his cup, throws it to one of like the journalist desk or whatever. Oh my God, it was fucking hilarious. That dude's a fucking character, man. And they were fighting in St. Louis. which it was weird because they said it's one of the few fight nights that they do outside of the Apex arena.
Mhm.
And then somebody said in the press conference afterwards that Dana wants to move away from all the fight nights being in just the Apex arena. And he wants to start moving around the country again for just the fight nights.
Okay.
And it's like, yeah, that's what you guys did before. Y'all decided to fucking change it for whatever reason. And sure enough, because everybody wanted to be on this fight card, that Buckley kid with the crazy back kick that he did, he was on the fight. He won. He ran out to the audience because Randy Orton was there, because Randy Orton's from St. Louis. Gave him a hug, and then he ran back in the ring.
Don't they get fined for that now?
Why?
Oh, I thought they got fined for leaving the cage after a victory.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it didn't look like that was going to happen to that dude. But I thought it was funny. But he did say he wants to go around more for fight nights, which is, I guess, kind of cool. But yeah, so I watched that. I watched the episode 2 of My Hero Academia. It was a good episode. And then I saw the season finale of X-Men 97, which, have you started that yet?
Yeah, I'm on episode 4.
God damn, I need you to finish that.
I'm all over the place right now.
I'm gonna need you to finish that shit.
All right, dog.
Easily the best episode of the season.
Okay.
Hands down. Fucking hands down.
They do get fined, by the way.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
$2,500 for Pedro Munoz in 2019.
Yeah, but that was 2019.
Somebody got sued, Armin something from UFC 300. McGregor was fined $50,000.
Well, that's because he fucking
started a fight.
Yeah, he's an animal.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that have happened like that. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think you can get fined for what he did though, because he just got out like he saw Randy Orton and he left. Like nobody tried to stop him.
Right.
And then he passed right by Dana and just gave him a hug. And Randy Orton's literally sitting behind Dana White. Like, okay,
I got you.
Like, I don't know if he's gonna get fined or not.
Yeah,
who knows?
I mean,
like,
fuck it. He probably
shouldn't. I mean, he's just giving a dude a hug. Like, fuck him. But yeah, I'm gonna need to get on the X-Men 97, bro.
Okay, bro.
Like tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
All right.
30 minutes. You can watch one episode a night.
All right.
There's only 10, I think.
I'll at least get 2 episodes in tonight if I can get done with this podcast fast enough.
You're already popping pills, trying to go to sleep during the podcast.
I'm gonna lay down, and then I'm gonna play Hades and watch a TV show until 10 o'clock, and then go to sleep.
That's why you have trouble sleeping.
No, I don't have trouble falling asleep, thanks to Zequel. This podcast brought to you by.
I'm just saying, you're not supposed to have electronics.
Bro, it's your last show. Just wrap it up.
It's not my last show, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe
Gonna
not.
get replaced.
Getting replaced?
No.
It's just a robot.
I don't have the amount of money to sustain this.
Right? Like, what money?
What money, bro?
What money, bro?
So you watch UFC? You watch Blacklist?
My Hero Academia?
My Hero Academia, episode 2 of season 7.
2 of season 7.
Season 7.
It was about the #1 U.S. hero, Stars and Stripes. America.
What's his name?
Her name is Stars and Stripes.
Oh, Stars and Stripes.
That's literally her name.
Oh.
Stars and Stripes.
Like America Chavez.
Yeah. America Chavez. Yeah. Whose power is crossing borders. And she's Mexican. Yeah, that one still kind of stings, bro. Hey, they didn't think that went through.
Yeah, man. Why can't we get a good Latino character like Blue Beetle in the Marvel universe?
Even worse, bro. Even fucking. I hated it. I hate that movie, dude. You know what it is? I just hate George Lopez now, dude. That dude's a piece of shit, dude. Like, dude sucks. Fuck that dude. Yeah, that's pretty much all I watched. I feel like I watched something else. I just don't remember what. I don't know.
It's all good.
I feel like I watched a movie, but I don't think I did watch a movie. I think I wanted to watch a movie. I think I wanted to watch Godzilla -1, but it wasn't out yet.
I watched it.
I watched it. Well, yeah, okay, guy. Relax. I do want to watch Justice League Infinite on Crisis Earth or some shit like that.
You know, one of the new
But it's
HBO
like a
Max ones?
three-parter, dude.
Yeah, one of the ones on HBO Max.
Yeah, like the third part's not out yet.
I gotta find out what the actual order is to watch those.
Oh, wait, one says part 1, one says part 2.
No.
I mean,
Like
what's
all
the-
of the animated movies. Like I've only seen it.
they're not like.
They're all individual.
Yeah, they're all individual. They don't have a shared universe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not Marvel. Speaking of Marvel and or Disney, did you hear that Hulu, Disney Plus, and Max all want to group up and make one streaming service?
Yeah. How much is that gonna fucking cost?
It don't matter, bro. Somebody's already calling it just Cable Plus. But imagine you just have one login for all three. But they would have all the same catalog. But then you would literally put Marvel and DC under one streaming service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
That'd be kind of cool.
my Apple TV, after you log in on every app, right? Like you log into the app or whatever, and then whenever you're in the Apple TV app, it'll show you like everything that you watched in that last app, or like if you want to, if you find something that you, or if you hear about something you want to watch, and you just ask Siri to fucking,
Find it.
or you can like actually individually search each one of those things inside of the Apple TV app, and it'll just. While you're there, like if you just I can't figure out what to watch, you open up that one app and it has all the things there, and you could just select, like we'll pick up where you left off on something or
find something
new. I really like that, but it does have to open up the other app,
right?
But it's not annoying. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's yeah. I mean, if they do Marvel and DC together, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think some sort of crossover between the two would be a good idea as well. Speaking because Deadpool
keep
can
them separate, dude.
Because Deadpool can break fourth walls and shit. So why can't they break through that? But anyway,
Invincible did.
Invincible did.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, in the comics.
Oh, how so?
Whenever he's fighting the portal guy, he actually gets sent to New York and he meets Spider-Man. And it's actually Spider-Man, and then he gets ported to Gotham and actually meets Batman. But there's different laws for publications and for copyrights and videos. So whenever they did the Amazon Prime video, they don't have the copyrights to Batman or Spider-Man, so they couldn't use either one.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. The I was thinking about Max because I'm here looking at it now, and first of all, it says coming soon, and one of the things that's coming soon is a Kevin Spacey unmasked documentary.
Oh my god!
But one thing's been bothering me about Max lately. Whenever I guess is not Disney, but what is it? Discovery,
Warner Brothers Discovery,
all that shit got like lumped in together.
Yep.
I feel like it's a lot of garbage on there now.
Oh, it's all the Warner Brothers Discovery garbage. Yes.
So like, I feel like I have to hit HBO or HBO Max in the thing. Like,
first is going to give you all the other bullshit.
It's going to give me like 24 and 24 or fucking whatever this other.
There's a lot of stuff from Warner Brothers is just not good. I mean, I literally see Aquaman from here. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to go through these animated movies. I just don't know.
And it's crazy because I've seen a good chunk of them.
Because like Flashpoint Paradox is on here. It's the best.
It's the best, dude. Like I've seen The Son of Batman.
I've seen that one.
With Damian Wayans.
Damian Wayans?
Yeah, Wayans. Bruce Wayne.
Damian Wayne?
Yeah, Wayans.
Wayans is not a Wayans brother. He's not in fucking Scary Movie.
Yeah, I think okay. I was like, why am I saying it weird? When I said it, I was like, why does it sound weird? Damian Wayne. Bruce Wayne. I was adding an S. Got it. That makes sense.
DC Animated Universe. That's the ones I want to see. But see, it stops. It has 5 movies on here, and I know that there's way more than that.
But where are they at, though?
So, like, the Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Part 1?
Yeah, part 1 is on there.
Yeah.
And they have Dark Apocalypse War, and then Justice League War World, Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, Batman Doom That Came to Gotham, Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, Battle of the Super Sons, Batman and Superman, Superman Unbound, and then Flashpoint Paradox. And then after that, there's nothing else on here. But I know there's way more movies. So that's why I was just like, why don't they just have them all? Like, you know, like if you go to Disney Plus and you go to the Marvel, it'll give you like, oh, do you want to watch it in chronological order? Do you want to just watch the movies? Do you want to? Yeah. Shit like that.
Well, anyway. one company is better than the other.
True. Disney knows how to do it.
Disney knows what they're doing.
Anyway. What else you watch, Big Doubt? No movies, you said?
No movies. And I know Godzilla's coming to streaming service this week.
Yeah.
Or next week. But I think Iron Claw's also coming to this week or next week. So I'll just watch those whenever they hit whatever they're on.
I can't watch
Amazon
again,
or something.
Dude.
So
I cannot watch Iron Claw again.
Why? Oh, you saw it once?
Yeah, I saw it one time. That's all I need.
That's all you need. Yeah, you don't need to watch it multiple times.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I thought you went to go see it.
Mm-mm. I wanted to go see it, but nobody wanted to go with me.
That was a fucked up. Fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking brutal what happened based on a true story. And what's fucked up is, as sad as it is, there was another brother that they didn't even mention in the movie. Because then it would have made it too sad. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah. Anyway.
So this week, I finished Free Ren anime. The first season anyway. 28 episodes. I had already gotten to like episode 20 by the time I stopped watching it. Phoebe.
There's only one season, right?
Yeah, only one so far. Stop that. So I finished out the last 8 episodes or whatever. And then I started watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Which you're hating.
Which I'm not a fan of.
This guy.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is,
bro.
dude.
Not a weeb.
I'm just not into it. I don't know why.
A fucking weeb.
There's some animes I like My Hero Academia or Free Ren or whatever. And then like this one, I'm just like, God, just get to the point. Get to the fucking point. I felt like they could have found the Philosopher's Stone in like 13 episodes.
Philosopher's Stone's not real.
Whatever. Sorcerer's Stone, Philosopher's
It's all about
Stone.
the
Harry Potter found one in a movie, bro.
It's all about the journey, bro.
All it took was one movie.
I mean, there's a payoff at the end, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just not feeling it right now for some reason.
That's cool.
I did watch Godzilla -1. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Really, really good. Really, really good. Man, it was a good story. Other than the.
Did you watch Monarch on Apple TV?
I haven't finished it.
Okay.
No. Another one I need to get to.
I watched it. That was good.
I watched this week.
I like the Kaiju universe.
Yeah, same. Kaiju number 8's on Crunchyroll right now. I have no idea if it has anything to do with Kaiju at all.
But Pacific Rim has nothing to do with that shit, right?
No, but it is Kaiju.
They're Kaijus, yeah. They call them Kaijus. It has nothing
to do with it.
But they came from underneath the planet anyway. That's why I'm like, well, maybe it's the same universe as King Kong and Godzilla. You know what I mean?
Maybe. But then, what is the other one? There's another. I mean, King Kong's considered Kaiju, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
That's what I'm saying, because that's where like the world is underneath our world. And that's where the other Kaijus in Pacific Rim were coming from.
Yeah. I haven't seen Pacific Rim in a minute. Didn't they make like a second part of that?
I want to say they did. I didn't watch it. But I know they made an anime also. I watched that.
Did they?
Yeah. It's got Pacific Rim Code Black or Black Code or some shit.
Why is it got to be black, dude?
That's just what they call it, bro. I don't know. But that was pretty good.
Oh, was it?
It's a solid anime, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. It's awesome. Yeah.
So, yeah, I actually, I'm looking at Kaiju number 8 on their Wikipedia. It's set in a world in which monsters named Kaiju regularly cause disasters.
No,
and Japan has the highest rate of Kaiju attacks in the world for some reason.
We know why.
They got bombed twice. And firebombed. So yeah, I watched Jersey Shore with the wife today. Yeah, we caught up on 2 episodes of that because we missed last week's for some reason. We caught up on 2 episodes of that. I downloaded Ghostbusters. I need to watch that at some point. What is it? The Frozen something or Arctic something?
I don't know.
I checked that out at some point.
I've never seen any of the new ones, so
the last one we could have done without.
I saw the originals, and even I wasn't really hyped with those. Like, I was never a Ghostbuster fan, so
I'm just gonna watch it to watch it, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I started watching the Roast of Tom Brady. but I only got like 45 minutes into that. It's like 2.5 hours long. But I like roast, so I'm pretty sure I'll get to that at some point.
I like how Tom Brady had told that dude, like, don't say that shit ever again.
Yeah, but you can say everything that you want to say about his ex-wife, but not the coach.
Yeah, you
Or
can't, no, not the
owner?
coach, the owner, Robert
The
Kraft.
owner.
My God, damn, dude.
Yeah. Anyway,
And then apparently she got pissed off, the ex-wife,
yeah,
because of all the jokes were made at her expense.
he didn't make the jokes.
And I'm like, why are you mad? You cheated on him, dumb bitch. Like, you know?
I think Kevin Hart in the first 10 minutes was like, dude, she was taking so many classes. She was still a white belt. What's going on? Anyway, this week I played a little game called Helldivers because I'm not going to abandon ship, not fight for democracy like all you bitches
Just saying, bro.
out there.
Don't be surprised if in like 6 months they're like, oh, hey, we still need to link accounts.
Okay, I don't care. I don't live in one of those third world countries that you can't fucking have PSN, bro.
Just saying, bro. They still have those countries delisted after they've already taken their money.
Yeah. And they also delisted
wow.
What's it called? Remember how they said that the PlayStation account wasn't going to be a part of Ghost of Tsushima?
They never said that, but okay.
Yeah, the game director came out and said, "Oh, we're not going to put that in our game." And then now it's delisted in all the countries that you can't play or you can't have a PSN account legally. And they're refunding that game now.
Why?
Because people had already pre-purchased it because they can't play PlayStation in that country, right? Because they can't create an account. They bought it on PC thinking that they could play there, and now it's got delisted.
Oh.
From all those countries, 170 something countries, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So it was Helldivers 2.0. Got
it. Yeah, basically. Yeah. I played, what would I say I played first? Helldivers. Played the shit out of that. I'm level 40 something. I don't know. We failed a major order. Us collectively, everybody. And then they started a second one like immediately after, or another one immediately after, which was like kill 2 billion automatons.
Mm-hmm.
And I think as of an hour ago, they're not even at 1 billion.
Yeah.
And they have 2 days left. So good luck.
You know why, right?
Why?
Because their player base never recovered.
That's not recovering. Sorry. I have fun in the game, so I like playing it. It's a little stress reliever.
Wow.
I also did some racing in Forza Motorsport this week. Man, I hadn't pulled the steering wheel out in a minute, and I was a little out of practice.
Smashing into those walls, son.
I was off the road quite a bit. So I had to start back over from like a lower class in the career mode. Like go back to like a Miata or something.
Yeah.
Like work my way back up. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that here and there. I just wanted to do some racing. But honestly, I want like a actual setup. I want to get rid of this Logitech wheel and get like an actual force feedback, like a direct drive wheel where you can actually like feel the. This one I can't really feel it. Like, I mean, yeah, it'll turn on you and stuff like that. Like you can feel a little bit, but not really. Like, it doesn't feel like if you were actually like driving a car or whatever. So, yeah, it's something on my list there. What else did I play? I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII this week. I did another chapter. Yeah, did another chapter and set it down. Huh?
Why are you only doing it like a chapter at a time?
I just don't want to get burned out.
Oh, okay.
But a little game came out this week called Hades 2 in early access, and I put 9 hours into it. I'm having a blast in that one.
That's it.
I'm having a blast. I've been playing a lot on my Steam Deck and on the actual PC itself. Steam Deck runs it at 60 FPS, pretty solid. I'm having a good time playing there, like just laying in bed or whatever, just do a run or whatever, just to get some accrual stuff, like accrue the materials. Just try to complete. I haven't completed it once. I've gotten to the 4th biome, but I didn't make it to the final. I think there's like one boss there that I haven't fought yet. So, yeah, the 3 bosses that I have fought were pretty tough. It took
How many bosses are there? 5?
There's usually 4, but there's also like mini bosses. And then there's also in the first game there was 4, and then you could adjust the difficulty in the game. They called it heat, and you could go up And so, like, say for instance, if you increase the heat on boss fights alone, um, you can you'll fight like the first fight is just one person, you versus one person. If you increase the heat, it becomes three. Like you're fighting three of the. They have like different attacks or whatever, but they look kind of similar. Um, and like it made the fights like way harder. But I got stuck on the second boss in Hades 2 right now. I got stuck on her. Well, it's a trio of sirens that you fight. They're in like a band. So like the drummer, so the drummer's at the back,
Okay.
right? So the back of the stage, and then she's playing beats. Like there's music actually going on too while they're doing this, which I love. And she just starts popping AOE attacks that just filter their way down, and then they filter their way back up. So they go all the way down, they go all the way back up. And the keytarist, excuse me, she's a little rush down. So she fucking from across the stage will zoom at you or he throws these bouncing bombs that they go in a lane. So you can't really, like, whenever all that shit's going on, it's hard to see. Like they'll bounce all the way down till they hit a wall and they'll bounce all the way back and then they stop. And then the singer is in a clamshell. So you got to hit her from the front. And all of her attacks come like in that cone where you can attack her. So she'll do like a scream, whatever. And like she'll move and like that whole area in front of her is a no-fly zone basically. Yeah. Or she'll clamshell down, like you can't hit her at all. And then whenever she pops open, she like releases all these bombs that go out. And then once you get them about halfway, whenever you finish them once, then they come back, and then there's one that's featured. It is a featured artist, and it spotlights them. It puts a spotlight on them, and that's the one that you have to rush down. Okay. No, that's the one you have to rush down because they're more powerful now. So if it's the drummer, you gotta rush to the back. You gotta rush to the back and kill her because the waves just don't stop. Like usually there's like a break in between the waves or whatever, but it's just like nonstop, left to right, up and down, and it adds extra attacks and shit.
Is it random?
Like yeah, the feature it's been random every time.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I have had the singer, the guitarist, and the drummer. The drummer's the easiest one because she doesn't move.
Right.
But the other ones they move faster, they hit harder. It's just a pain in the ass. But I've been playing the shit out of Hades 2 and I'm loving it. Even for early access, it's really, really well done. Of course, they had a lot to draw from with the original.
The original, yeah.
But this one is a solid change in form. They added so there's a dash. There's always been a dash, but there's a dash, and then if you hold dash, you sprint. You have an attack with every weapon. So you have a triple attack, basically XXX or X. And then if you hold it, there's a cast. They call it Omega attack. And then that one does something different depending on the weapon that you're using. And then if you have a Y, which is your special, and then that one does something. And if you hold the button, it does something else. And then B is your cast, like a...
How many weapons are in the game? About
5 right now. Okay. They're adding a 6th one. Yeah, they're adding a 6th one, I think. I've gotten all 5. I just unlocked the 5th one. That's what you saw me playing whenever you showed up earlier. As a skull, I don't know, it was like a...
Yeah.
You're throwing skulls and shit's exploding. It looked pretty cool. It played pretty cool. And I'm having a good time with it. And my tattoo's peeling. I didn't realize. So yeah, I played the shit out of some Hades too, man. I love it. A lot on the Steam Deck, a lot on PC, whatnot. So this week, definitely gonna play some Diablo 4. Definitely gonna play some. I gotta watch X-Men 97. Apparently,
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Apparently, I'm gonna get beat, even though you're never coming back on the show again.
I'll be back next week, boys.
No, I'm kidding. And then yeah, so I want to play some Diablo. I want to play some more Hades, and a little bit more Final Fantasy this week. I might cool it on Helldivers this week. Because I mean, it's like if I get in, I'm in there. I'm in there. Like
You're never gonna play it again. It's dead.
Okay, bro.
They ruined the good graces they had.
All right.
With the fan base.
All right. But yeah, that's about it for my week, dude. I went out last night to White Oak.
Music hall.
Worked with Walker last night. Shout out to Walker.
What up, Walker?
That was fun. We had a good time. And yeah, I didn't really do anything else this weekend. I saw my mom on Friday for Mother's Day, Mexican Mother's Day.
Mexican Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. But our Democrat women with children.
It's not women at all. There's like 2 girls that listen to us,
right?
and they accidentally clicked on this podcast.
I kept up with my workouts this week.
Well, the one is
been eating healthy, and
she left when she stopped showing feet. So
oh yeah,
she left, bro.
I brought them back. Yeah, I've been working out and eating healthy. I ain't got nothing else. Next weekend I got fucking holiday schedule coming up because we're doing Memorial Day, so I have to work 5 days. Not this week, but next week.
Is that a real holiday though?
I'd rather work it. I'd rather work that Monday. It's stupid because none of my restaurants are closed.
Yeah.
So it's just a bummer, but
Yeah, we have adjusted hours for whatever fucking reason.
really?
Yeah, we open at 10 and close at 6. Like the fuck for? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's a dumb holiday.
Yep, I agree. But other than that, man, that was my week. Pretty chill. What do you want to talk about first?
Well, I think the biggest news this week.
You want to start with the biggest news? Cool.
Yeah, from Microsoft.
Cool. So whatever's affecting them is affecting me. So,
Huh?
Told you, dude. I got to do some cutbacks, dude.
Whatever, dude.
We can turn off these lights real quick.
Turn off these lights, bro.
So who's paying the light bill around here?
Yeah. You gotta take a pay cut, bro. Before you start laying off staff. Did you do that? No.
No.
You just cut me out, bro. You just let me go.
Damn.
You didn't even think about a pay cut for yourself.
You damn right I didn't.
Wow.
That's how a boss thinks.
Wow. I'm gonna start my own podcast with Travis. Travis, we need a idea for a podcast. Me and you. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Bro.
Painting minis.
Huh?
Painting minis.
I don't paint minis.
Maybe he could teach you.
I got that one mini half painted and I just ain't gone back to
Get
it.
it done, bro.
He's chilling there.
Anyway. So what happened with Microsoft, dude?
Microsoft decided to close down several studios, including Arcane Austin, who had probably one of the best games of all of last year.
Redfall?
Right? It was Arcane Austin, right?
Redfall?
No, not Redfall. God damn it.
That's Tango Gameworks.
Yeah. Tango, yeah. I keep thinking Austin.
Tango Gameworks is the makers of Hi-Fi Rush.
Hi-Fi Rush. Right.
Secret drop that came out in January.
It wasn't early. A secret drop. It's just
a shadow drop.
Shadow drop. But it was definitely shadow dropped in fucking. Anybody who's played that game loved it.
I loved it.
Right.
Great.
No, like I said, anybody that's played it, I did. I'm not, not my type of game.
Yeah, that's fine.
But again, it had such good reviews from the studio, but it's one of the casualties of, layoffs or cutbacks from the studio. I mean, obviously Redfall deserved it because that game sucks. But I want to say one of the other studios got absorbed into like one of their main studios or some shit.
Yeah, a lot of they shut down the studios themselves, and a lot of the employees that they wanted to keep around got moved to studios that they actually wanted to keep.
But still,
because I guess buying Blizzard, Activision.
Yeah, there's a fucking. Shit was expensive, bro.
So it says here, according to the email, which was shared and verified by IGN, it's coming from Destructoid.com.
Okay.
The 4 studios impacted are Arcane Austin, Tango Gameworks, Alpha Dog Games, and Roundhouse Studios. While Arcane Austin, Tango Gameworks, and Alpha Dog Games are being completely shuttered, Roadhouse Studios will be merged into ZeniMax Online Studios, which works on Elder Scrolls Online, and some staff at Arcane Austin will be reassigned elsewhere. So yeah, the other two, what was it? Alpha Dog Games and Tango are just
gone.
Yeah. And Arcane is gone as well, but the people are being moved around.
Right.
Yeah. So Redfall, obviously being a failure. I feel like that was on them.
Yeah, it was.
That was on them.
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush fucking was awesome.
Awesome.
I know you didn't play it.
I guess it's just not good enough for these motherfuckers.
But what was let me see what their other games were that Tango Gameworks had put out. Oh, Evil Within 1 and 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, which did okay, and Hero Dice, which I actually play on my phone. I've been playing that. I've been playing the shit out of that game. It dropped on Apple Arcade or
Okay.
whatever, so it's like part of the. You just download it and play.
Right.
I've been playing the hell out of that one. That one's pretty good actually. You're just a dice,
Yeah.
so you could be like a warrior dice, and then you go through a little dungeon.
Hmm.
So it's like tap
Right.
and click or whatever. But as a warrior, you click on the first enemy, you go fight it, and then like it has a little, it rolls you a couple dice, and then you select the highest dice or whatever. And like the different attacks do different things. So like you can do fire damage and burn their dice. So whenever they want to use that dice, they have to sacrifice 2 life to touch the dice to roll it, basically. Or you can like heal or re-roll a die or whatever like that. I've completed the game with 4 out of 6 characters. The 5th character is a pain in the ass. It's a witch. And she has a spell sheet. So as you open little loot chests in the game, it gives you another spell to throw onto your spell sheet. And you can only have 6 spells, 1 through 6. So you roll a die, or your dice roll, you get 3 dice rolls. And you start off with only 2 spells, 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6 don't exist until you unlock them, right? Or until you put them in there. So fucking you acquire the spell, you put it in there. Like whenever the game first starts, you only got 1 spell slot unlocked that's available. And so whatever numbers you roll, if you have a corresponding spell that you want to throw over, but then if you do all this, if you put all your dice onto the spells to put them on your grid, which is a 2x2, so 4 spots, then you don't do any damage, you don't do any abilities.
Right.
So then you gotta kind of like, I don't know, it's kicking my ass is what I'm saying. I've tried it like 15 times this week, kicking my fucking ass. But no, Hero Dice is pretty dope. It came out 2 years ago, but it's good. It's a good game. But I played Evil Within 1 and 2, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Hi-Fi Rush. I've actually liked all these games.
Yeah.
So it's
not good enough.
Yeah, not good enough for Microsoft.
Not good enough for Phil Spencer.
No, apparently not. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sucks. But I guess, I mean, I don't know, man, like why go through the hassle of buying Blizzard Activision, right? If you're going to shut down all these other
little studios,
little smaller studios,
unless the bigger plan is to, like I said, absorb those people into it and hopefully bring what made, Tokyo Wire and Hi-Fi Rush and Evil Within, what made those games good, they can just add into the Activision Blizzard's IPs.
So is Game Pass fucking Xbox right now? Because like Hi-Fi Rush released, right? And it released on Game Pass.
Right.
And so like if you had Game Pass, you didn't have to pay for the game. You got to play it and whatever. So like is the lack of sales, like, are they cannibalizing themselves, is basically what I'm asking? Does that make sense?
I feel like they were doing that from the get-go.
With Game Pass?
Yeah. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's counterintuitive, like, oh, I'm putting out this game for $70. Pay $12 over here and you get the game. Like,
as long as you have the service.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like that's
I don't know, it's just weird. Like, so you're hoping in order to recoup that $70, let's just use one game as the example for $70, they'd have to have it for at least, 6 months to make that initial $70.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely cannibalizing themselves.
Yeah. I mean,
because within 6 months, how many games have come out this year that you've played? That you've bought and paid?
I've bought,
regardless of price.
I've bought 3 games this year.
Yeah.
I've only bought 3. So I bought Final Fantasy 7, Hades, and Helldivers. Unless you can name something else that I don't know
Dragon's Dogma?
Oh, and Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, you're right.
Helldivers?
I said Helldivers. So I bought 4 games.
I feel like there's another one.
No, I've only bought 4 games, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check my Steam here. But I haven't bought anything on PlayStation except for Final Fantasy 7.
Right, because that's the only one. You haven't bought anything on Xbox.
There's no need to.
Right.
Where's my Steam? Come on, Steam. Screen went blank.
Fucking up, bro. So what Cam Nice things.
See what
I won't have any kind of technicalities like this on my podcast.
Oh, okay, bro. Whenever I'll be your first guest, dude.
No guest.
No guess.
No.
So
Why would I lower the standards of my product?
Yeah,
Me
Dragon's
and
Dogma,
Travis's product.
Dragon's Dogma 2, Hades 2, Helldivers 2, and Final Fantasy 7 2. About 4 games.
Right
They're all,
within 6 months.
right, that are all numbered 2, which was just
Yeah, that's weird. No.
Part 2. Yeah, that's 4 games. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 is on PlayStation, so
3 on PC, 1 on PlayStation. That's all I've got. That's
Yeah.
all I've bought so far. But yeah, I mean,
like again, I think they are cannibalizing themselves to a point.
yeah, I mean, I have,
And we know the Xbox isn't selling like they wanted it to, you know?
I have Forza Motorsport downloaded, and
Ooh, I know when that Hellblade drops though. Ooh,
and a
they're
short
gonna
hike.
recoup all their money.
Are they?
No, I was being facetious.
So recently added. I mean, there's that one that we were talking about.
League of Legends, bro.
Where is it? Manor Lords is on here. I haven't even tried it out yet. Jedi Star Wars Survivor, whatever, made it on here. But the only one I really care to play on this right now is
Manor Lords.
Manor Lords. I
Yeah.
just haven't had the time. But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, only about 4 games.
Oh yeah, I just think their Game Pass is definitely eating into a lot of their
Well,
money.
they're about to raise the price on it. What I've been told, or what I've been seeing on the news here.
Allegedly.
Yeah, they're about to start raising the price because they got to make money somewhere. But I don't have to pay for it for 3 years. What else you got on that list?
What if
brother?
they make you?
Huh?
What if they?
Oh no, I'll sell the Xbox, take it to GameStop, get some Steam store credit, and buy a Switch OLED, or not a Switch OLED, a Steam Deck OLED.
Buy a Switch
And
2,
upgrade.
baby.
Yeah, when's that happening, dude?
It's
We haven't
not-
talked about anything Nintendo.
Yeah, because nobody likes Nintendo, dude.
We haven't talked about anything Nintendo since
Nintendo
I feel
sucks
like
dick, dude.
since Tears of the Kingdom came out. Like that's the last time I feel like we brought up Nintendo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they don't make anything. Nintendo's only good for one thing. I take that back. 3 things:
Okay.
Mario, Zelda, and Pokemons. That's it. They got nothing else going for them.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
That's all Nintendo has on their very old archaic game system.
Sure.
Nintendo's whack, dude.
Anyway.
What else you got?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, since we're talking about shitty stuff, Sony decided they were backpedaling on that Helldivers thing. Like I think was it Monday morning? I sent you that. I got the news at like 4 a.m. whenever I was waking up. I was like, oh, Sony backpedaled.
Mm-hmm.
I read it, and then I had to wait to send it to you because I didn't want to wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You're not gonna wake me up.
I didn't know if your phone would like go off or whatever.
No,
like,
it does not wake me up.
Like we just talked so
that
much.
came out. I saw that. Like, speaking of not waking people up, I didn't want to wake you up because I had saw it go tweeted out like midnight.
Yeah.
Like somebody had made the comment about it.
Yeah.
Around noon. Goddamn, about midnight. And I wanted to hit you up, but I was like, I know this motherfucker's asleep.
I'm definitely asleep.
Yeah. And I didn't know if that shit was gonna bug you or anything.
No, man. My phone automatically goes to silent at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like it automatically cuts everything off, unless Alice or my mom calls me. That's it. That's the only 2 people that can get through.
Okay. I see how it is. That's cool.
Yeah, bro, you got a roommate that you can talk to?
What if it's him?
Huh? You're there. You have a phone. You know how things work.
I don't know, man.
Budget cuts, bro.
Budget cuts, bro.
So 3 days and
But anyway, yeah, you
260
can send me messages at 3 a.m. It does not bother me.
3 days and 260,000 overwhelmingly negative reviews on Steam. And then Sony announced on Twitter that the May 30th update scheduled for Helldivers 2 that would require Steam and PlayStation Network accounts to be linked for all new and concurrent players will not be moving forward. According to the tweet, PlayStation is still learning what is best for PC players and the feedback was invaluable. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, they could have figured it out like day one.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand that people don't want to link their account or they don't want to create an account or whatever. That should be an option, right?
That's not the problem. The problem is they sold a product to thousands of people
Mhm.
in a country that they knew doesn't have
I
PlayStation
understand that.
access.
I understand.
That's the problem.
I understand it.
It's not the anything else. That's literally the problem.
No, but there's like,
No, that's the problem.
okay.
It doesn't matter if you want to link your PlayStation or not. Nobody gives a shit about that. Because again, like you're going to say, oh, it takes 30 seconds, 60 seconds. You're right. It does. And me and you have no problem doing that.
Right.
We live in a country that we're going to just link our PlayStation account. Anyway, we do it with all games. Any EA game you buy, you have to link to your EA account.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. We know this. But they purposefully withheld information from these countries and they took the fucking money. That's the problem.
So the problem still persists then because it's still unlisted.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
The problem is still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
So they didn't take a full step backwards.
Yeah.
They took a half step back.
Right.
Just to get the heat off of them. But they didn't fix the problem. The problem is still there's 100 and something countries delisted, not on Steam's part, because even Steam came out and said it. This isn't us. This is from the publisher, which is Sony. They've delisted these countries. They can no longer sell to these countries, but people have already spent money, and in some cases, they cannot get a refund back.
Correct.
For whatever reason.
Correct.
But there's also people out there that they put like 90 hours into this game, and guess what? They've gotten refunds.
They got a refund, yeah.
You know, so it's up in the air. But that's the issue is they knowingly withheld. And the main guy, Arrowhead, even said he's partly to blame because he knew 6 months prior to the game launching that this was going to be a thing, linking accounts. But in order for him and for the game to launch in any kind of a playable state, he had to not force a PlayStation Network link because it was the only way to get people on the server. Because if he tried to do it the other way, then nobody was going to play the game.
Right.
So again, he even said he's partly to blame and that he should have been more forthcoming with the information or he should have been more vocal about it. Because even after the game launched, nobody said anything.
Right. I agree.
And that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean they review bombed the shit out of it, but then people turned around and what's the opposite of review bomb?
Reviewing it accurately.
No, they no. That would be one way, but it's like
they opposite review bombed Tango Gameworks' Hi-Fi Rush.
Right, because that's what they're doing with Hi-Fi Rush right now.
They loved it so much. They're like,
now they're overwhelmingly positive. Yeah. Like they're pushing for positive reviews.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you brought up EA, I mean, unless you had something else you want to add to this. EA's talking about adding in-game ads to your video game whenever you pause.
Yeah, that dude says a lot of things, bro. That dude's a fucking idiot.
This one's coming from Game Rant. He's considering a more aggressive in-game ad policy with regards to its AAA games, according to recent earnings call for the developer. CEO Andrew Wilson stated that the company is working on thoughtful implementations. Quote, thoughtful
not thoughtful at all. It's greed.
Yeah. It's basically for whenever you pause the game or whatever. So I had this conversation with the boys on Discord, with my group that I game with or whatever. So one person was severely against it, right? They're like, oh fucking, and I'm against it. I don't want ads in the game, sure. Right? Okay. But if a game is on Kickstarter or something like that, and they get a sponsor and they put that sponsor in the game, I have no problem with that. So Alan Wake used Energizer batteries to refill his flashlight, right?
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a problem picking up Energizer branded batteries,
right? Because that's what you mean. Those are just name brands. Or it's if somebody opens a refrigerator and they're, oh, you want a drink? It's part of the cutscene,
right?
Yeah, I want a drink, and he grabs a Coca-Cola. It's just brand recognition at that point,
right?
That's
so things like that I have no issue with. Now pausing a game and it's showing me an ad for fucking Star Wars or something, Star Wars Outlaws or what
it's got to make sense, is what.
Right, it's got to make sense. So like I said, if a brand, it's So if you play F1 or
Mhm.
whatever, all
A
the
lot.
sponsors are on the
They're on
car,
it, yeah.
right? Like, even though you're never gonna fucking buy a tag hewer.
Whoa.
You're not gonna buy one.
I've had a couple opportunities to buy a couple. I just didn't. I didn't like them.
Yeah, let me go back. What
Yeah.
was the one that
Say Rolex. That's a little
what
more.
was the one that Leclerc had?
Damn, what did Leclerc have?
What's their watch for Ferrari?
Holy fuck. Why am
Damn
I?
it.
It's not a Patek Philippe.
Ferrari F1 watch sponsor. God damn it, dude. We just
Patek
talked
Philippe?
about it.
No.
Richard Millet.
Millet, that's it. God damn it, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go buy a Richard Millet
No.
watch, bro.
Look up a Patek Philippe watch. It's just as pricey, bro. It is fucking stupid. It's the same as a fucking Richard Millet, dude. Like, god damn.
But yeah, like,
Right. Yeah. Like-
yeah, you see those.
Like I say, it's just got to make sense. It's not like, let's say you play Elder Scrolls 6 and they reach for a fucking banana and it's got a Chiquita banana label on that motherfucker or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you pause the game.
Don't, like, that makes no sense.
You pause the game and it's like, go watch Knuckles streaming on Paramount right
Exactly.
now.
Oh my god, that would take you out of the game.
I did watch the first episode of Knuckles.
I'm sorry.
It was good.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed it.
All right,
I enjoyed
cool.
it. I really enjoyed it actually. Weird story though. Anyway, but yeah, what do you think about in-game ads? No?
Again, when it's like not sponsored, but when it's like just brand recognition type of stuff, as long as it makes sense, I'm fine with it because it doesn't really bother me. It's more so the inverse that bothers me. Like whenever you play like the first like Resident Evil and you look at the gun, it's just like a block, right?
Mhm.
Like that's not a real gun. But if they made the gun look like a fucking Beretta 92, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's an actual gun.
Which is why
Like-
there's no actual guns in Call of Duty, right? Except for like the M4A1.
Yeah, because they can't pay those bullshit things or whatever. Yeah, the M4 is like a generic brand. But like there's been other games where like you'll
Not a
grab the gun
brand type.
and it'll say like Remington on it. That's because they had to pay Remington for that.
Right.
Yeah. Like stuff like that I'm fine with. Because again, it's just brand recognition. But if I pause the screen, it was like you said, it got a fucking ad for like Star Wars Outlaw, but I'm playing fucking Madden because they're both EA games or whatever. I'm like, what the fuck, you know? Like, what is this bullshit, you know?
Solo leveling has a game?
It has a mobile game, yeah.
Oh. Like what?
Don't. No, don't.
What is it?
A mobile game. What do you mean? It's just a mobile game you run around with and
Got
do
a
dumb
PC
shit.
version.
Yeah, no, just watch the fucking anime, dude.
It's just popped up. It's like how to get the stupid keys.
It's because it just launched this week.
Oh, heard.
Yeah, it just launched. But yeah, I'm definitely against in-game ads. Like, again, there's very, very few instances in which I'm watching something and I see an ad for something and I'm like, I want that.
Okay, what about a mobile game that you don't pay for that pops up with like an ad after you complete a mission? Like you've seen those games before, right?
Oh yeah, those are like all over the fucking place. Those are just annoying as shit.
It's just,
But again, they're just there.
right.
You know, I've had mobile games that if you watch ads, they give you free stuff for the game.
Right.
That I'm fine with because I'm actively clicking on it to get more free shit.
Right.
But at the same time, those are mobile games. I expect those from mobile games,
Not from a $70.
not from a $70 AAA or, you know, God forbid, quadruple A title. You know,
Right.
like just that. No, I don't need to see that shit.
I hear you. I 100% agree with you.
I don't need it.
I feel like, and I said this comment. I don't have my Discord open or anything like that, but I said the comment was I feel like gaming has taken a turn recently. I believe it started with Twitch. Like there's been shitty practices in gaming for a while, right? So like EA putting day one DLC on the disc of Mass Effect, right? Shit
Yep.
like that. But I feel like whenever Twitch rose to prominence, like quote unquote gamers,
Mhm.
right? Because I don't know,
COVID things.
I don't know what you would call them, dude. Like people that are technically playing a game but not really. I don't know. Like like the people that I like to watch on Twitch are like actual pros. So like I watch Shroud or I'll watch, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Like
yeah,
I'll watch
yeah.
shit like that. But
Nick
like,
Merckx.
huh?
Nick Merckx.
Nick Merckx, whatever.
I
I'm
call
just
him-
saying, like I'll watch actual pros play the game because I'm like, shit, they're really good at the game, right?
Right.
They're really good at what they do. But if somebody's just playing a game, but which is why I've gotten off the streaming thing so much because like I'm not a fucking pro.
Right.
You know, I don't feel like I have anything to add to like the general consensus of like, oh, I'm a badass fucking, I don't know, I'm a badass gamer or whatever, or like I'm really good at this one fucking game. I don't know what it is. So I just kind of
Okay.
stayed away from that type of shit, and I just enjoy playing the games, right? And
Right.
it's made me play more games now that I'm not focused on like streaming or
Okay.
whatever, right? This I don't mind streaming. It's just us talking. Whatever.
Right.
But I feel like ever since then, like now the gaming companies are trying to be, I don't know, like more marketable to more and more people. So like they make games easier, or you know, like Dark Souls stays Dark Souls or whatever. But like
Right.
you know, like Aloy always talking to you or whatever, just like, hey, there's a thing over here, like how to solve the puzzle, or I don't know. Like they consistently make things easier and more accessible for a shitload of people. But like not everything's for everybody, right? Like
Right.
I can't catch a fucking touchdown pass at the Super Bowl, so
Yeah.
not for me. But I'll
For
watch it.
sure. Yeah.
I watch the pros do it,
Yeah.
you know. But I feel like the decline has happened more like way more like recently. I feel like we get more and more unfinished games, or you know, like rushed games, things like that. Poor performance because they are rushed or they're
Yep.
forced out there. And that includes both console and PC. Fucking Dragon's Dogma is a perfect example of a AAA studio releasing a game that runs like shit.
Yep.
It just does. I found out why it does run like shit, by the way. They showed a map, right?
Mhm.
Somebody took a free cam, right? They left their character in one area and they showed it on the map. And the guy took the free cam mod and he just started going around to see what was actually already loaded. And it was basically like that starting cave.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was loaded, like in-game rendered, like all the way to like the first major city.
God
Standing from where you are at the beginning of the game, when you come out of that cave, almost like half the game is completely rendered, which is why it runs like absolute dog shit. Because like whenever you're playing Skyrim, like you notice the pop in, like it's Skyrim, right? So like shit just pops up in the distance as you're walking. I mean, you can increase it or whatever, but this game is rendering like fucking forever down.
Damn.
And that's why it runs like shit. But yeah, they just constantly make these choices, like I said, release an unfinished game or release it in a poor state or not performing well.
Yeah,
and then asking $70 for that.
But and again, none of that comes down to the consumer. None of it has to do with some random guy streaming on Twitch. Like I feel like all that stuff, and I get what you're saying, like the downfall, not the downfall, but the decline of gaming as a whole.
Right.
It's on the actual gaming industry because they're all looking at one thing, and that's the bottom line, which is why we have so many fucking layoffs right now.
Right.
But at the same time, prices went up. Everything has a battle pass. Microtransactions are in everything. When it comes down to it, all these game companies are to blame.
Correct.
With a few exceptions. Obviously, you have like Larian Studio, who's, doing their thing.
Also, the ad is in the name. Dungeons and Dragons. Like,
yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3. Like,
I mean, that's just the IP.
Yeah.
But even with FromSoft, like solid game. Like they have one of the biggest games of 2022, Elden Ring.
Right.
There's no microtransactions. They got one expansion coming out, and then they told you, yeah, this is the only expansion we're doing.
Right.
We're moving on to whatever else we're doing next or whatever, right? But those are the studios that are doing it correctly.
Right.
From a consumer standpoint. Like I paid $70 for a game. I'm getting a lot from the game. Oh, now they have one expansion coming out. I don't think as many people that initially bought, because again, I believe a lot of people were fucking bamboozled with fucking Elden Ring because I know a lot of people bought that game and then they realized, oh, this shit's hard as fuck,
It's hard.
and then they just never went back.
Right. So my real quick, my comment that I had said, I missed the days when gaming because they had this whole conversation, and I said I think if the developers take money from companies to help fund the creation of the game, then the in-game ads are okay. However, if they're just throwing them in like Amazon whenever you pause or something like that to show an ad, it's super intrusive, and then that's a problem. I didn't buy it, and I said I didn't buy Energizer batteries just because they were in Alan Wake. Like
Exactly.
I still buy Duracell.
Yeah, I still buy Duracell.
And then the next comment I said I miss the days when gaming was niche or a nerd thing, but I feel like it started to get a downturn with the mass appeal of Twitch, and people who are only gamers or whatever because there's money in it. Like there's money to be made on Twitch or whatever, and then they like a new crowd comes in. It's like, oh, I want to be,
Well, I think the problem is that's just natural evolution. Because you got to think about, we're the first generation that had a video game console in their house.
True.
Whereas now, after us, there's video game console everywhere. It's the same with computers.
Got them in your pocket.
Yeah, it's the same with computers. We were the first ones, why we understand computers. But if you just go one generation ahead of us, they struggle. And the further up you go, the more and more they struggle with technology.
True.
It's the same thing with cell phones. It's just now everything after us, they know it, and they're more inclined to use those items. Like video games, you said was niche. It was growing up. Very niche. Very few people.
You were a nerd.
Yeah. Very, very few people had it.
Yeah.
There was very few games that were marketable to everyone, Now you have a game console, you have PCs, you have games on your phone, your tablets. They're everywhere, readily accessible. And because we know it was niche and we loved it growing up, but now we're having kids, guess what we're doing? We're teaching them about it.
Right.
So it's no longer a niche thing. And developers know this. And so now, again, they're just trying to watch their bottom line, and they're literally just trying to get as much money as possible at their expense, essentially. Which is why there's microtransactions and there's fucking battle passes and everything, Yeah. Again, they only care about the bottom line. Which is why they rush games, which is why they have day one DLC hitting on the fucking disc, even though it's there. Like, it's just they only care about one thing, and that's the bottom line, man.
Yeah,
it sucks. It's no longer a niche thing. You gotta let that shit go.
I miss those days.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I have more people to fucking play with.
True.
Yeah.
What do you got on your list over there, Bubba?
Travis says live service ruined the gaming industry.
Live service.
Nah, I don't think it's a live service.
If they do it correctly, I don't think so. Fortnite does it well. Destiny 2 kind of. Nah, they fucked it up.
Nah, Destiny 2. I feel like they fucked it up in Destiny 1 and they just didn't learn their lesson.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
Think of games like League of Legends.
Yeah.
That's a live service game.
Right.
That's probably the most popular live service game. But they do it correctly. Like when you look at it and you actually play the game, 95% of the stuff you get in the game, you can earn without ever spending a single dollar.
Correct.
95%. And that's how it should be. But then you got games like Street Fighter 6 that they give you in-game currency, but it's for shit that doesn't matter. It's for an avatar that you play in a game mode that you only play 10% of. You know? Like, give me access to new characters or new costumes for those characters that I play on a regular basis online against other players. The same with Tekken. Like, oh, there's a shop. But again, they're overpriced. Well, no, they're actually priced right. It's just, again, they're costumes for your stupid avatar.
Right.
Like, I don't understand why fighting games are like that. It just makes no sense. But again, you're partly correct. Like, live service to a point. If done incorrectly, it just seems like a shitty thing, like a cash grab almost, you know.
Right.
But I definitely don't think that's what's ruining the gaming industry.
I think it's just making bad decisions. But you're right; they're worried about the bottom line.
Yeah, they're definitely worried.
If you're worried about it that much, though, you could release a fully complete game with no issues and with a good story or good gameplay or good graphics or whatever, and earn it. You know what I mean? You can earn that money. But I feel like, you know, if it's hey, you don't have to play EA games, guys.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to. I mean, Star Wars was okay, but like honestly, I could have done without it.
Yeah.
I could have lived I mean, it was not one of my favorite games of all time. It was fun.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite game ever.
Nah. Like I said, it was fun. It was cool doing all the stuff, having all the access to all the livers. Yeah, but it's like, I don't need it.
Right.
Like, you're right. It didn't break my top 10.
No.
You know?
It was on my game of the year list last year until everything else dropped later on.
Until everything else dropped out.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yep.
But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
No in-game ads for me though.
No, definitely no in-game ads.
I just won't be buying any EA games.
Yeah.
I don't even think they got anything in the works right now, dude. I'll look it up. Tell me what you got on your list.
Oh, EA has one game that's in the works.
What's that? I mean, you play an EA game every goddamn day.
Yeah. Apex Legends. Fuck.
They're gonna start adding in-game ads, baby.
Ooh, I can see the motherfuckers doing that shit too, dude.
On the boards and shit.
God damn, bro. When I tell you, I go through the shop and I see awesome skins, and then I look at the pricing. Man, it's just fucking hurts, boy. Like, god damn. But speaking of EA, they are also doing College Football 25. College football, NCAA football is returning this year. They had this whole marketing campaign where they literally went around every single major college and took pictures, had the mascot taking photos because they were going to do like this big reveal for the cover of the game, and it got leaked on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah, I saw that.
But they said it sucks that it got leaked, but Thursday they're still going forward with their big reveal because apparently there's multiple covers because obviously it's EA. So they have a regular edition, then they have a deluxe edition. I'm pretty sure they have a digital deluxe holy shit edition. But what sucks though is actually a game I was looking forward to playing. It's College Football 25.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that one.
No, NCAA football back in the day was better than Madden. And it was just way, way a lot more fun with what you can do.
Yeah, I'm looking at their fucking gaming list here, dude.
This game had a little bit of hype, obviously, before he made the stupid comments about in-game ads. It had a little hype only because they have the new NIL rule where players in college can now make money off their name and likenesses,
right,
or whatever. So like there's a running gag that in the game you can go to high schools and recruit like a 4-star blue chip quarterback from fucking whatever high school, and then you take him, put him on your team, and he's just throwing 3,000 yards, has 30 touchdowns on the season. He wins the fucking national bowl, and then he says, fuck you, enters his transfer portal, and he goes to a different school. And so now you're just sitting there like in franchise mode, like, fuck, I created a monster. Now he's just out there, because they have the transfer portal available in the game now.
Right.
And apparently the AI can dictate if it wants to leave or not or ask for more money. I was like, yo, hell yes. Like, oh my God, dude. That was the only thing I was getting excited for. I was like, hell yeah, man. That sounds like fucking fun to me. Because that was the only thing I played was franchise mode in that game.
Yeah.
I'd go fucking 22 seasons, and I've won like 14 national championships just back to back. I was trying to break just as many school records as possible. And all you do is just manage the players. You can play the games, but it's always a lot more fun when you just manage and you don't play, just to see how good of a manager you are. But I was definitely looking forward to that, but the more and more I look at EA, fuck, man, they just do so many predatory things, dude.
So the only two things that I've been excited about from EA lately is the new Dragon Age.
Okay, yeah.
Dreadwolf.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their wiki now for the games that are coming soon. Plants vs. Zombies 3, I don't care. Rust Heart, Skate. They have a few untitled games. There's a Star Wars strategy game. There's a Star Wars Jedi Survivor sequel. Iron Man game, a Mass Effect game, a Battlefield game, a Black Panther game, and another Marvel game. And recently, all they've released is Sims 4 for Rent, which is a DLC for Sims 4, which has been out for forever. Tales of Kenzera Zhao. I don't even know what that is. That came out 2 weeks ago. F1 2024, which was coming out May 31st. And it's all EA Sports WRC, EA Sports UFC 5, NHL 2024, EA FC 2024, which you just got for free on PlayStation Plus. Immortals of Avium came out August last year. The game was meh. And Jedi Survivor, April last year. Wild Hearts, Dead Space. But they want to blame their bad sales on games like Dead Space and Wild Hearts. Dead Space, a remake, and Wild Hearts, which came out, once again, it was one of those $70 games that released kind of busted, I guess, like poor performance and shit like that.
Is that why the game didn't do well?
Yeah.
I feel like there was other games that released around it that
came out in February. They had plenty of time.
But what else? What other games came out in February?
Bro, you're gonna have to make me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, because even I was excited for it, but I feel like something came out before that, and I was like, fuck that game. Was it Hogwarts?
Around that, yeah. Let's see here. Let me look up 2023. Gotta go back. He had Hogwarts Legacy February 10th.
Hey, he called it.
Yeah. Wild Hearts February 17th.
Run around Hogwarts in my Ravenclaw outfit, son. Instead of fighting with my wild heart.
Yeah. Resident Evil. No, that's not it. Trying to see if anything else big came out at that time. Octopath Traveler 2 came out end of February.
Octopath Traveler.
It's never gonna not be funny. But no.
Yeah, so it was Hogwarts.
It was Hogwarts.
Yeah, it was Hogwarts. It only takes one game to derail your game, bro. Yeah.
Brand recognition.
It only takes one.
What else you got over there, brother?
What was that? Fuck. It only takes one game to derail your game. So Elden Ring DLC comes out. What was the game that pushed back a week?
Wasn't it Lightfall? Or not Lightfall, the whatever the new Destiny 2 expansion is? Or no?
No, somebody else, because it was a Japanese company.
Oh my god.
Their game was coming out, but then they pushed it back because of Elden Ring.
Like the DLC?
That DLC, the Erdtree's coming out.
Yeah, hold on.
Fuck. Sun Wukong? No. Black Myth? No, that's August.
July? No, it's June. June. Destiny 2 Final Shape June 4th.
No.
Star Wars Hunters, that's a no.
When is the Erdtree?
Shin Megami Tensei 5. Shadow of the Erdtree. And they pushed it back a week.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to see what's coming out in July. Doesn't have anything here.
What's a week after that? After the Erdtree drops? What games?
You have Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble for Switch. Luigi's Mansion 2 for Switch. Neverdark PC and Spy X Anya Operation Memories, June 28th. And then it goes into July. I know somebody pushed it back or pushed it up, but there's nothing before or after other than Destiny 2 Final Shape.
Oh, Final Fantasy.
Oh, the DLC.
The DLC.
The expansion for
the expansion, yeah.
For the MMO.
Yep, that's what it was.
That's not even listed on here.
No. He pushed his back a week, and he literally said in the press conference, he's like, Elden Ring DLC. It's like, he goes, I'm giving you guys a week to play it, and then y'all got to come back to whatever their stupid world is called in Final Fantasy 14 Online.
Yeah.
But I lie. But yeah, it takes just one game to derail your shit, and I feel like that's what Hogwarts did with Wild Hearts.
Yeah. Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail, July
Dawn
2nd.
Trail, sure.
That's what it is.
But yeah, just takes one game.
That's it.
Because you know who else got screwed? Horizon
Forbidden West.
Forbidden West, the original, because it came like a week after Zelda
Oh, that's
Breath of the Wild, and then whenever the second part came out, it was again the second got screwed again.
Yeah, you right.
It's just bad timing, bro. That happens, man. It's
Hilarious.
like whatever game comes out around Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just fucking yourself, man.
What about
Everybody's gonna be playing that bitch.
what about the Capcom's Monster Hunter Wilds, dude?
I don't think it's coming out the same year.
I think Wilds is going to come out early in the year, and Grand Theft Auto will be at the end of the year. Yeah.
Hopefully it's that way.
And then there's Dead Rising 2 as well.
Nobody cares about that.
Bro, I think.
What did I just say, bro? Nobody cares about that.
Mine, bro.
Anyway, you know what people do care about?
Booty holes.
Oh,
No, what?
ooh, some people do.
See that balloon knot?
Anyway, so for Multiverses, which comes out May 28th of this year,
Nobody cares about
everybody
that
should
knockoff
care.
game.
Everybody should care about it because it's really, really fun. Everybody should
Super
fucking
Smash
play
Brothers.
It's better than Smash Bros. Bro.
I'm just kidding. What's up?
It's way better. Anyway, they just announced that the Joker will be a playable character in the game.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people were
Was he
asking
not
for
before?
more villains. Huh?
Was he not before?
He was not. No.
Okay, cool.
He was not.
Brand new character. Love
New character.
Launching on launch date?
On launch day.
Nice. That's at the end of this month, 22nd?
28.
28.
But yeah. A lot of people were asking for more villains. A lot of people wanted Darkseid for some reason,
That'd be cool.
which I'm fine with Darkseid. That's cool. But the Joker seems a lot more people know the Joker.
So many fucking
lot more
villains to
people.
choose from.
And there's so much to choose from because it's owned by Warner Brother Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Multiverses. Like, there's yet to be a Harry Potter character in this game yet.
That needs to.
There's yet to be a Lord of the Rings character. But they have Arya from
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I'm hoping for a couple more Game of Thrones characters. That'd be kind of cool. Like the bastard Jon Snow.
Why not the Ice
And
King?
he could have a little dog ghost jump out and attack.
Okay. I can
Like
see
an
that.
assist. You know what I'm saying?
See that?
But yeah. And they can go with a lot of characters, bro. It's like it's a Warner Brother.
Facts.
They can still need to put in the Animaniacs, Yakko,
Facts.
Wacko, and Dot, and just make it like Pokemon Trainer from Smash Bros.
Yeah.
You just
swap
whatever
between.
you can just swap them on the fly, you know.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, they rebuilt the entire game on Unreal Engine.
5.
It looks good, dude. It looks fucking good.
Yeah.
I can't wait till it launches. Again, I had a ton of fun playing it. I was not good at it, obviously, but it's definitely fun. A fun fucking game. But I'm excited for the Joker. I haven't seen any gameplay on him.
Voiced by Mark Hamill.
Voiced by Mark Hamill. Bro?
Hmm?
I thought you were just fucking with me.
No, I'm being dead serious.
That part I didn't read, so I still don't know if you're fucking with me. Again, I don't want to call you a liar.
What's
but
the
You've
multiverse?
been known to lie.
They did the trailer reveal. Mark Hamill to return as the Joker in Multiverses 3 days ago.
Oh, there you go. I confirmed it.
Yeah, I confirmed it, bro.
Don't worry,
I
Chad.
told you twice.
I'll keep him honest.
Yeah.
You said I told him twice. That's probably true.
They have a full-length trailer to come out. What's today? Tomorrow.
12. Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I feel like they do a lot of their news on Mondays.
Mhm.
I don't know why.
Who cares?
It's
Drop it
just-
when it's ready.
Yeah. It's weird. On a Monday,
Who cares?
set the tone for the week. I like that.
I mean, that's what
Honest.
Helldivers did.
They're half step backwards.
Yep. What else you got over there, Big Daddy?
Those are Helldivers too. I just didn't check it off.
Mm.
The only other thing I got is Shogun. Season 2 is a potential thing, even though there's no source material because the book was just all of season 1. But the actors have signed on to do another season.
Yeah, it was like one
Does it
actor.
make any sense?
It was like one actor that had signed up for it.
The main
And,
actor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember his name, dude.
Anyway, yeah, it's weird, but I don't think
Again.
they should do it. I think
No,
it
they
was,
shouldn't.
I think it was perfect the way it was.
It was one season. That's all it needed to be.
Just like Chernobyl. Chernobyl was perfect. One season. That's all you need.
Nah, we need
They
to
can't
follow
do a
up on Chernobyl,
sequel.
dude. They can.
You shouldn't. There's nothing else to go with there.
There's people living there. You know that, right?
No, they don't live there.
They live within the vicinity of that says the no fly zone or whatever the fuck they call it. There's people that live there.
Land.
Huh?
No man's land.
No man's land, whatever they want to call it. There's people that live there now in 2024. Make it make sense, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Stay the fuck away from that place.
This land is not inhabitable for like 100 years. There's people there now, bro. Just saying. I call shenanigans and bullshit. But yeah, anyway, Shogun season 1 was really good.
Yes, it was.
Does not need a season 2.
No, it does not.
I feel like they're just going to end up with like Game of Thrones season 7 and 8, where they just don't have any source material. They're shooting from the hip, and they totally misunderstood the premise of what they're trying to put out. We're saying, what was the whole point of him being resurrected in Game of Thrones if he wasn't going to just win the whole fucking thing at the end?
I don't know. I'm not fucking George R.R. Martin.
Exactly, bro.
Not George R.R. Martin, bro.
Oh, I can't wait till I see George R.R. Martin. And
he's been working on Elden Ring a lot more than he's been working on the fucking book.
Fucking punch him, dude. Huh?
He's been working on Elden Ring a lot more than he's been working on the book. Of Game of Thrones, that's what I mean.
I get upset when I think about Game of Thrones, bro.
Yeah, I can see it's a very sensitive sore subject.
It should have been a lot. We should still be talking about it today, like we talk about Lord of the Rings.
Like I'm gonna do my annual rewatch of Game of Thrones.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings,
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. June, at the end of June, I think it's like the 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 days in a row. Each day is going to show a different Lord of the Rings extended director's cut in theaters.
Oh, nice. That's what it has been 20 years?
I believe so, yeah.
Has it been
close to 20 years? So that might be kind of cool. I mean, you got to sit there for like 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, I think it came out in 03.
It did because it was right around the time.
02. 02 was the first
right
one.
Before WoW took off.
Yeah. Right in 02.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. The extended editions are on Max.
Mm-hmm.
That was something I've been meaning to sit down and actually watch.
These are like extended director's cuts.
Oh shit.
I've seen the extended ones because Morris has it always on, and it's funny because I can pick out the scenes. I'm like, this is the extended version, huh? He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, because I've never seen this scene before. Like he'll be randomly watching. I'm like, I've never seen this scene before. What am I watching here? But yeah. Plus, the majority of them signed on for a new movie, The Hunt for Gollum. It's Peter Jackson's coming back for it, and Andy Serkis is coming back as Gollum, and he's actually directing it.
Okay.
Yeah, but Peter Jackson is
going to be better
on.
than the game?
I would hope so.
That's all I need to know.
It's got to be better.
Going to be better than the game. That's what I'm talking about right. Game companies releasing shit ass
games.
Yeah. Unpolished, untested.
But I feel like
garbage.
And again, you're seeing a lot more Lord of the Rings everywhere now because I guess like the copyright, like whoever owns the copyright or whatever is just whoring it out to whoever. Like if they want to put it in their collaboration on a mobile game, it's there.
Right.
They want to make an animated show, it's there. It's like at some point it's going to be too much. Not like Star Wars. Like Star Wars is fucking everywhere.
Reel it in.
Back it up, guys. Come on.
Reel it in. We didn't need an Obi-Wan show.
We definitely didn't need Obi-Wan.
Didn't need that.
Andor was good.
I liked seeing Ewan McGregor.
But it wasn't necessary. Because guess what? They got the plans. They did Rogue One. Everyone fucking died.
Yep.
Like we knew how it was going to end.
Yep. I knew how Rogue One was going to end.
Like we all did. Y'all did.
It's like playing Halo Combat Evolved, the original Halo for Xbox, and then going into the like 4 games later and going and play Reach.
Yeah.
And like, I die at the end?
They all
fuck?
die. Cool. Yeah.
We know what happens.
I will say my favorite scene from Andor is when they're trying to catch the main bad guy, Skarsgård.
Yeah.
And he has his ship as like unassuming, but he's got it like super modified.
Yeah.
And so he gets in a tractor beam and it's trying to reel him in, and He's like, all right, no, let's just go maximum power. He pushes it forward, maximum power, and it fucking kind of tugs the fucking Imperial Destroyer. And the people on the Destroyer kind of look at each other like, oh, what the fuck? Like, how is this possible? And then he just lets all the shrapnel go to destroy the dish. I was like, that was badass.
Yeah.
That was my
cool.
favorite part for whatever reason. I was like, I'm glad there's only one of those types of ships, and he has it. Like, I don't know. I thought it was cool. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be a ton of fucking Lord of the Rings. There's like a slice of life Lord of the Rings Sims game coming out too. Like somebody, I saw it in an article or it was in a trailer somewhere. I was like, all right, dude.
I'm out.
I know what I'm playing. Who's ready for second breakfast?
I'm ready for Dune's MMO to come out. Dune's MMO survival game to come out.
Yeah.
So I'm ready
that should be good.
It's a whole planet of desert, baby. And rocks.
I'm going to kill every fucking Fremen I see.
Fremen?
Did I become the bad guy? Yeah, bitch ass motherfucker.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the bad guys? Yes, we are. Always have been.
Always have been.
Gonna have superpowers, buddy. Instantly evil. Instantly.
You literally have a kind of a villain on your arm.
Instantly. Because I asked that question, like, if you got all the powers of Superman, what's the first thing you do? And it's like the first thing I thought was like, I'm just gonna rob the bank to get money. He goes, oh, so you're a villain? I was like, no. He goes, that's theft. I was like, oh,
it belongs
you're right.
to me now.
Yeah, you're right. Straight villain mode. Got it.
My bad. Straight up villain mode.
Not bad. Anyway,
what else you got for this?
That's all I got, dude.
Well, let's close it out, man. I've got to go to bed and.
Well, thanks everyone for coming to my last show. Join me next week on my new podcast. I'll think of a name later. And we're gonna talk about.
Oh man, it's
slavery.
What?
Was it good or was it bad?
No, you're definitely coming back to this show. You definitely can't do that show. Ever. Don't ever say it. It was bad.
It was. I mean, all they had to do was just walk away.
No, bro, what?
You ever heard Kanye talk about slavery? That's what he legit said. He goes, how were we slaves for 400 years?
Just stand up.
All they had to do was just leave. I was
like Derek Lewis.
What? Yeah.
Just stand up.
Just stand up, bro. Like, what? Kanye said that, dude. I started laughing, bro.
It wasn't real, bro. You could have just left.
What? It's like, yeah, slavery's not real, bro. You should just leave.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Fucked, dude.
Oh, my God. Anyway.
Where can we find you, Steven?
Oh, I don't want to give up my real information now. The man might come after me. Anyway, you can find me at OS_chameleon with a K.
As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast, check out our link tree. Just search for Option Select Podcast, all one word. It'll link you to all of our good stuff. Guys, we appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, rate, review, whatever you got to do. We appreciate it. It just helps people like you find the podcast, and we would appreciate it. That's all we ask from you. I should start doing that at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Man, maybe. Who makes it an hour and 34 minutes in? Who knows?
Really?
But we appreciate you guys. We hope you're staying happy, healthy, and with a positive mental attitude or whatever it is that you have to do to conquer this week. But we will catch you guys next week for episode 254, the one before Comic Palooza. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, dun, 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 dun.
All right, guys. See you guys later.
Later.
Peace.